Welcome. My name is Abigail Adetola. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I really hope you love it here. What's the thing I used to say? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail Adetola and I am so excited to be filming this video, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy filming it. So today we continue the homeschooling series. The first video I made about homeschooling in the homeschooling series, I talked about what's it called now? The benefits, the advantages of homeschooling from my perspective. So when I started this homeschooling journey, I got quite a number of thoughts, from people. Well, first of all, my shirt is from Famous Oats. Stop saying they didn't teach us that in school. Yes, we did. You were talking. Sorry, it's inverted. My phone's camera didn't give me the option to flip the camera or all of that, but I'm going to put a picture after this video, so watch out for pictures. Okay, so today I'll be talking about the myth, or you could say the misconceptions about about homeschooling. I got quite a number of them and I replied those that I could. So today I'll be answering extensively on my YouTube channel, so get ready. Okay, so the first misconception, or the first thing I usually hear about please, when I say thing, just know that I mean misconception about homeschooling is that homeschoolers don't socialize. People are majorly concerned about the children socializing, and trust me, it's not a concern, basically, because for homeschool you are not just sitting at home, and that's another misconception, that the children sit at home, the children don't do anything, they don't have friends, they are stuck in the house all day. What else again? Still under this socialization, they miss out on school experience and all of that. It's not true. So for homeschooling, yes, as much as the school is in the home, the children get to go out and explore. That's the word. They get to go out and explore. They visit family members, they visit friends. I don't know, your children have friends, so they go out to visit friends and all of that. They learn a lot of things outside. I remember some of the children, I homeschool toddlers anyway, so I take my toddlers out. We go out, we look for birds, we touch trees, we touch flowers, we touch plants. We basically go outside, learn about the environment. We see people. I teach him to say hello, I teach her to greet, respond and all of that. So they are not stuck up in their houses. During the weekends, they have family members that they go to see, or friends, and even during the week sometimes their friends come over, and when I'm teaching them, when I see that they are not too distracted and all of that, I involve whoever is around in their teaching, in the teaching process and all of that. So that's like a misconception. No, it doesn't affect socialization. There's also there's another misconception that is connected to socialization, that homeschoolers don't engage in extracurricular activities such as gymnastics, sports, music, and all of that, all of those other activities. They do. In my previous video, I talked about the first child I started to homeschool. His mom registered him in a music school after the regular hours, the work hours at home and all of that. He goes to music school, I think 2 or 3 times during the week, and he has friends there. They talk, they laugh. When he comes home, he talks to me about his friends, he tells his mom about his friends, what they've learned and all of that. That's also another way of curbing that anti-socialization that most people are concerned about. And they actually engage in all these extracurricular activities, so that's actually not a concern. So like I said, I'm talking about the misconceptions about homeschool, and I'm trying to tell you that they do not exist. They are just in your mind. Okay, so the other misconception that I noted here, I noted them in one of my jotters. So if I'm looking down, pardon me, I don't want to mix it up, and I don't want to ramble, and I don't want this video to be too long. So the second misconception I noted here is people, and mind you, I got this from interaction with people with my friends and colleagues on my social media platforms. So the second one is only rich folks can homeschool. You hear people say, it's people that have money that homeschool. That's not entirely true. Well, yes, people who have plenty money, who are like very rich, homeschool their children. At the same time, if you're putting your child in a regular school, like in a traditional school, you pay. So if you consider the cost, if you count the financial cost and all of that, it's either less or more. And even if you take them to the traditional school, it could either be less or more. So it's not just people who are rich or who have plenty money, as they say, that can homeschool, even though it's an advantage, right? But then you can homeschool if you want to homeschool. That's the basics. So another misconception too is the poor that homeschool. That's not true. If your child, if at this stage in your child's learning they need to be homeschooled, then please put them in like start homeschooling them. So it's not either you're poor or you're rich. You just have to like prepare, plan ahead, so that money or resources is not a factor. Another misconception is there are no resources for homeschool. Says who? If you want to follow the traditional curriculum that they use in school, I mean, you can do that. That's a resource. You want to get books, textbooks, you want to get materials, there are a lot. I actually buy resources from Tots and Cuddles. I'm going to put their Instagram link in the description section. I buy toys from them, and I refer toys, resources basically, and I refer parents to them, like Tots and Cuddles. And also follow Cuddle blog. She's also a homeschooling mama. I see some of our works, and one of my friend who homeschools a child, buys resources from her and all of that. I remember these two people are I get my homeschooling resources from them. Items, whatever it is my children need, I get from them. If I can't get it, I tell my parents to buy it directly. So some of my children use their resources, and it's actually cool. So there are resources out there, but you only find them if you are looking for them. Like I usually say, if there's a problem, you will keep talking about the problem, but if you don't look for solutions, you won't find them basically, and solutions are everywhere. So the next, I've mixed everything up, like numbers, but when I'm editing, I'm going to be putting the text on the screen. So the next one is another misconception is you need to have a classroom in your home, like a classroom setup. You need to have your blackboard, you need to have your decks, you need to have the table, you need to have, what else again? You need to have, what's it called? You need to have, yes, while you might need to have a designated area in your home for homeschooling is also unstructured to the point that you do not have to like make the child sit still. Like I said, my children that I homeschool, the toddlers I homeschool, we go outside their living room. We go outside their living room. Learning takes place anywhere and at any time. I teach one of my toddlers how to count using the staircase in his house. I hold his hands and then we count. In fact, most of the toddlers I homeschool, I use the staircase. I use leaves, I use birds outside, I use trees, I use a lot of things. So you don't have to have all of those things like in your house intact before you begin to homeschool. No, learning can take place anywhere. While the designated area in your living room or wherever it is you want to have it in your home is actually good. Learning takes place anywhere. It can take place in the kitchen, trust me. Learning takes place in the kitchen. Wash our hands in the kitchen after we're done with our colors and all of that. So because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm going to do another part. So thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. In one breath again. I'm getting good at this fam. Okay, so do not forget, I'm not trying that. Please like this video, share this video, and comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next part.